It's based on the beat.
Hadu wananionea wipo. Binadamu waina mambo ya kizushi, eti kisa sikusoma nione mpuzi. Minajikaza sana kuzisaka mapene, minajikaza sana msinione wachene. Minajikaza sana kuzisaka mapene, darahu oya hey. Hello, Kwanini, mbona Kwanini, uwe Kwanini, eti Kwanini, mbona Kwanini, ewe Kwanini, eti Kwanini, mbona Kwanini, mwili gani unaniletea uso, mimi ndio adui itabidi nikubo, mambo makibao itabidi utoro, ukiniweza na kuwatia sagoni, una wivu haupendi kuniona na mado, una wivu haupendi kuniona nikisonga.
What's up everybody, it's your boy Biz on the beat. Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to break down everything I did on this song. Actually it's a piano song from Adu 254. Big shout out to Adu 254 from Kenya, and I produced the beat, I recorded him, I mixed, and I mastered the track. So I'm going to break down every step that I did to this song to get, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, and give me a like after the end of the video. So let's get into the work. And so the song was called Kwanini, and Kwanini basically is why. It's a Swahili language meaning why, Kwanini. And we are going to listen to the song before we, break down the steps that I applied on the track. So let's go and listen.
It's based on the beat.
Hadu wananionea wipo. Binadamu waina mambo ya kizushi, eti kisa sikusoma nione mpuzi. Minajikaza sana kuzisaka mapene, minajikaza sana msinione wachene. Minajikaza sana kuzisaka mapene, darahu oya hey. Hello, Kwanini, mbona Kwanini, uwe Kwanini, eti Kwanini, mbona Kwanini, ewe Kwanini, eti Kwanini, mbona Kwanini, mwili gani unaniletea uso, mimi ndio adui itabidi nikubo, mambo makibao itabidi utoro, ukiniweza na kuwatia sagoni, una wivu haupendi kuniona na mado, una wivu haupendi kuniona nikisonga.
Mad. The song was produced by me from Scratch, bro. From Scratch. Okay, so let me start by breaking down what I did for the beat, and we are going to mute the vocals. Now the vocals was, I started with a kick. Yeah. Now after that I added this snare, and I added another snare, and I panned left and right. I added another snare, I added another snare. That's the fifth snare. another snare. Now I added a hi-hat. This was a hi-hat. Yeah, so after there I added a shaker. And I added this peck. Yeah. And like you cannot finish amapiano with continuous shakers, right? So I had to add something like this. Okay, and I added another shaker, kind of a loop. Now that is running from start to finish, right? Yeah, so basically that was the drums for the song, and I routed them to this bass called drum bass. We will come on that later. So for the melody, I started with the bass. And I added this kind of plug from M1. So and I added this liquid state goal from I don't remember the, I think it's from Harmless. It was like just like that, and I added the lock drum. Just like that, and I added another log drum. Add the high log drum, and there I added an E piano. It was like this. And I added a tremolo signal from Purity from Purity. And I added a synth from Citrus, I think. Yeah, just like that. And I added this violin from, I think it's from Contact. And I added this kind of cube. Okay, nice. And I added something like this for the orchestra. And at the time I added something like this saxophone. This saxophone was right here. And the rest are just effects like here. Let me. So basically that was the beat. And I don't. Okay, now let's go to here. I added guys, this is the oh my goodness. Yeah, so like I said before, for the drums, as you can see, you hear the saturation, brother, saturation. I did some saturation with these plugins. Big shout out to Waves. This video is not sponsored, but big, I have to give you a credit, man. You are, you like, oh my goodness. Okay, so I did, I have just solo the drums. Let's hear how they. So what was the secret was I used these plugins from Waves. The first plugin, I didn't do anything. What I did was I selected this mic mode, and the second one I select to spike, right? And the third one I select to Nivo, right? And as you can see, I did just a little adjustments, nothing crazy, and I glued with this compressor, right? Like we are deducting about minus 4 dB, just 4 dB. And as you can see, we have a little bit a soft attack, and the what we call it, the release was in auto. Just I was, you know, giving access the compressor just to decide, right? And I had to clip them because sometimes, because we have something like compression, so we have introduced some harmonics, right? So we have to clip them so that the limiting will not do much, right, when it comes to mastering. Okay, no problem. Now that was just for the drums, man. But the EQ side was very simple, guys. Let me show you. I didn't do too much. I had to low end some just like that, from 62 hertz. I carried something from here. That's the kick. Let me solo the kick. You see, when we solo here, I was just cutting some little bit, you know what I'm saying? And for this SPL, I was just cutting the transit that the kick should not kick like boo, 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 boo. It was just simple, right? So, and I added this pre-tech just to boost kind of low end 60 hertz and something like that. Just very simple. Graphic EQ, very simple. And for the snares, sometimes I caught just like you, my snare will not be the same as yours, so just do the good judgment before we, you know what I'm saying. And so the new plugin I added, this is Spectra. I boosted in around 2.26k hertz. Yeah, so I'm going to break down each and every steps that I did on these tracks, but let's hope you enjoyed the video. And the next video, I'm going to show you now the process, how much dB I was, you know, deducting, how I processed the vocals, and how I mastered the song. So make sure you like this video, and also make sure you follow, because I don't want you to miss anything from this channel, right? So if you don't follow,
We kick your ass.